And now we're going to change the outputs over here. We'll increase the high output a little bit. We'll set that to maybe 10.8 decibels. That should work well. Then the mid output, we'll go for 6.40. And then for the low output, we'll set that to 3.50. Now we're done with our Multiband Dynamics OTT effect. Now we'll throw on an EQ8. We're just going to do some subtle adjustments here. Let's take our second band. We'll set that to 93.2 hertz because we decreased the low end there and that worked pretty well, but now it's starting to sound just a little bit too thin. So we want to increase more of the mid-low range of the track, not just those sort of bits that the sub bass would take care of. Now that we've got it on 93.2 hertz, let's increase the gain. I think we'll go for 6.19 decibels, and we'll make the Q a little bit more relaxed. We'll set that at 0.62. Then we'll take our fourth EQ band, the one that's currently set to the high shelf right there. We'll set the frequency to something relatively high, but not overtly so. We'll try 4.82 kilohertz. And let's increase the gain. Let's just tweak with it, see what we get. Maybe 5.12 decibels. And I think I'd be right there. You can hear it really bring out that crispiness in the sound. And then we'll take our third band. We'll take the gain and put it all the way down at minus 15 decibels because we're going to get rid of a little bit of a resonant frequency. There's a very small frequency that's resonating just a bit at 510 hertz. So we'll just type that in and we'll tighten up the Q all the way to 18. And now it's taking care of that frequency. You can hear before I added that. Now that I added it, just a little bit more clean. And finally, the last effect we're going to add on is going to be a free third-party plugin. We're going to add on Clip Shifter. First, let's take our in gain and we'll increase it. We'll do 7.62 decibels. Over on our threshold panel, we'll take the end knob and let's tweak with that just a little bit. About minus 15.49 decibels should work for the end. And one small thing that I almost forgot to mention with this bass, we're not getting that signature squelch that Getter and other artists like to use in their tracks. So, to get that sort of almost detuned type of sound, which is how I've described it, what you want to do is you're going to want to go to the semitones panel on oscillator B, and let's increase that all the way up to +7. And now you can hear a big difference. And one small tip that I have for producers who are making tracks with basses similar to these, in your patterns, you're going to want to use a lot of pitch bending. It makes it sound a lot more interesting. You can leave it set at the default value of +2 and -2, or you can make it more severe and have some really crazy pitch bend sounds going on. Either way, they sound really good. It's just all up to preference. You can see that in the pattern I made, I have a good bit of that going on. It goes down and up and goes up again and then down at the end. Patterns like that work really well. And now we finally have our completed sound. So that was my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like this video and leave a comment as it really helps us out. And please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.